I have more tips for you, small and new YouTubers. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Nina and today I am keeping with this theme of new YouTuber tips and my experience as a small YouTuber. I thought it'd be a fun video to show you how I edit my thumbnails. I'm going to show you guys how to edit two different ways. I'm first going to show you how I used to do my thumbnails when I first started out, and it's a super basic version, really easy if you don't have a lot of experience with editing. And then the second version is how I do my thumbnails now, and it's a little bit more complicated. It's got more steps to it. So both of these ways you can do on your phone, which is really helpful. You can also upload them to YouTube from your phone. You don't have to like transfer them to your computer or anything. So let's get into it. Thumbnails are super important. Creating your own custom thumbnail is like one of the first steps you can take to level up your channel and up the quality of your videos and content. It's the first thing people see before they even watch your video, so very important. It's kind of like your first impression as a YouTuber. So when I started out, I didn't think I could upload my own thumbnail because I didn't hit like a requirement or something for subscribers or views or something. But then I figured out that I could. So my first couple thumbnails were so bad and I changed them since then. Basically, to enable yourself to have a custom thumbnail, you just need to like look around in your account, and I think okay, I'm having trouble figuring out where you can enable the thumbnails, but I'm sure you can look it up. All I know is that I didn't need to hit a requirement to enable that. Okay, so the first way that I'm going to show you to edit is using an app called Canva, and you can also use their website too, canva.com. That's what I usually use, and that's how I first used it from online. Personally, I liked it better on the computer because I felt like I had more like precision and detail. It was just easier for me because it was a bigger screen, but it is totally possible to do on your phone. Okay, so first when you open the app, you're going to make an account if you don't have one, and then once you make the account, it's gonna say like create a new design, and you're gonna go to the part that says custom dimensions. And so for a YouTube thumbnail, the dimensions are 1280 by 720, and then you press create, and then it's gonna bring you to a blank rectangle. Make sure that you have the pictures that you want in your camera roll. The one good thing about the version on the computer is that you can put grids, and I was having a really hard time finding like a photo grid template on the app, but you can still kind of make your own, but it's definitely easier on the computer. So basically you're gonna press the plus button, go to images, and the thumbnail I'm gonna recreate is the one that I used for my India vlog. So I re-downloaded all those pictures, and basically I decided I'm gonna do 3 pictures. So my main picture is me in front of the Taj Mahal, and I'm just gonna make that one the biggest one. Let's make that a little bit smaller. I have a notification to Wish at 11:11 every day, so just ignore that. So I like that. It's almost halfway. Then I'm gonna press the plus again, go to images. I'm going to add this one to this corner. When the pictures are overlapping, you go to the corner and then press this little diamond pointing down button. That'll send it to the back, and then it looks all clean. And then I'm gonna add one more picture. This one, I'm gonna drag that down here, and then again I'm gonna go send it to the back. So that's kind of what the background is gonna be. And then if you want to add text, I go to the plus sign and you press text, and then I add my own text, and then I put India. And then you can go to the fonts, and the font that I used for these thumbnails is called like Beba's something. Okay, the Beba's new acrylic, thicker one. I use that one. Done. And then I make it white, and then I will just make the sizing as big as I want it to. You want to make sure the words on your thumbnail are big enough to read because it's going to be like a small little picture on YouTube, so you want to make sure that the person looking at your thumbnail can read the words on it. So I like to make it a decently sized word. Okay, since like I don't want it to blend into the background, I will press done, and then I will add shape, and then you just press this first gray square and then you kind of make it to the size of the word. I'm going to choose the color. So I'm going to press this little dropper tool and find a color that will match, and I think I did like that kind of purple maybe. So then I put it up here in the top middle. Okay, and then I move the text. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click the box and then I'm going to send it to the back so that the words are in front. And then with the words, you just want to move them so that they're right in the middle of your little box. Okay, and basically this is it for that thumbnail. It's pretty easy. These ones only took me like 10 to 15 minutes to make, 20 if it was being temperamental. And then you're just gonna press this arrow and it's gonna save your design. There you go. And then once it saves it to your camera roll, as long as you have the YouTube Studio Creator app, you can upload it straight to your video. But I will show you that at the end of the video. So now I'm going to show you how I edit my thumbnails now. I use a couple different apps. The first app that I use is Lightroom, which is kind of like a photo editing app. I didn't edit my photos before I would do my thumbnails in the beginning, but now I do because I like them all to look like similar, like in the same theme. So recently I broke down and I bought a preset pack, and I was always the person that said that I was never going to pay for Instagram filters or picture filters, but I can definitely say that is one of the best decisions that I have made. Having a preset makes it so much easier to edit your pictures very quickly because you just upload the picture to Lightroom and then you click on the filter and you're done. Yeah, and I wanted to make my thumbnails look cohesive and like they all fit together in the same kind of aesthetic. So the preset that I bought is from Camry Noel, which is the younger sister of well-known YouTubers Brooklyn and Bailey that I have been following probably for over 10 years now. I bought their preset because they would post pictures with it all the time and I liked it, so yeah, that's the one that I bought. I'll put a link to the presets that I use in the description box so you can buy it from their store if you want to. Buying a preset it's like completely optional, but I just liked it for my channel. You definitely don't have to, and if you're really good at editing, then you do you, but I am really horrible at editing pictures, so it's helpful for me. So I'm just going to recreate a thumbnail I did a couple videos ago for why I decided to be an English major. And so I have the picture here. Usually I plan out my thumbnails, but sometimes I forget and I just end up screenshotting something from my video. So this one is a screenshot from the video itself. So I scroll over to presets, and I have 3 that came in the pack, but the one that I use for my thumbnails is the first one, Beach. I named them funny things. So I just put that on there, and usually what I do is I turn down the exposure. So I'll go to light, and then I'll turn down the exposure a little bit. Sometimes if it's too orangey, I'll turn down the temperature slightly so it's not as red. I don't want it to be too saturated, like it's too edited, so I won't make very many adjustments to it, but yeah, this is kind of what I do. But basically you just kind of adjust the picture to your liking. That is the first app that I use. So for the second app, it depends on how I took the picture. If the picture is taken from this camera, I have to go edit the dimensions of the picture because it's a little bit wider. But if I screenshot it from a video, I'm pretty sure it fits the dimensions. But essentially, if I have a picture that I need to resize, I have this app called Photo Grid. I will choose my picture from the grid and press next. And then, okay, so this picture is already the right dimensions, but you can just exit that photo grid thing. But basically you go to ratio, and they have a perfect little button right here that looks like the YouTube thumbnail, and that is the one that you want. press check, and then you would save that picture, and so now you have your edited picture and your picture that's in the right dimensions. So the next step that I do is I go to this app called Phonto, which I'm sure a lot of YouTubers have talked about. It's a very good app for thumbnails. I'll just go to projects since I have so many. But yeah, so this is the one that I have. But basically, I'm just gonna erase and redo it. So basically, you have your picture and you're gonna just tap and add text, and you say like your first line of text you want, like YI, and then I want to put that like kind of on top. I'm gonna turn down the size quite a bit, and then go to style. Okay, so this part gets kind of confusing. I just do the basics. So I go to stroke, I turn up the alpha, and I turn up the width a tiny bit because that helps you like read the letters better. There's not really any strategy to this. I just kind of see what it looks like, and then I go to style at the top toggle thing. Then I turn the alpha up again, and I turn the blur down. And basically that's what my words end up looking like. Also, the font that I have it set to is Helvetica Bold. That's the one that I use. And then I go to style, and if I want a specific color, I will either choose it from this wheel thing. But sometimes if you don't want to do that, you can just play around with these toggles to see like which one you want. So I think I had like that kind of purple color, so press done. And then I go to curve, and then I will turn the curve up to like 10, and if it's too big then I just make it smaller. Okay, so I have that, and then I want to add another piece of text, and then so it already has the same color, which is great because I didn't want to have to try to find it again. And then you do the same thing to this one. Stroke. There we go. Okay, and then for this curve, I'm gonna minus it so it's like the opposite way. That's basically how I did that. And then you save this picture, and you can either keep your thumbnail like this and just post that, or I have another app that I like to use for fun if I'm feeling creative, and it's called picsart, and it's really fun because it has like doodles, little stickers, stuff like that to make it fun. Okay, so I have my picture. It's got all these tools that I honestly don't know what all of them do. I'll try a few different things. This part honestly takes me the longest because I just want it to look cute. But this one's fun because if you click on sticker, they have like these ones or whatever, but I just searched white stars and I just kind of scrolled through them. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think this one I like. But I will like make that big, and then I'll put it on the side right here. I'll apply that. Then I'll go back to sticker, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. Cute. And then you apply that, and it's just like got these cute little stars. That's what I did for this thumbnail, but in my other thumbnails, I've also done some other fun stuff. I'll go back, and then my second favorite tool is brushes because they have all these fun little like different types. Like the glitter one, I use that one a lot if you wanted to do something like that. Or I also really like this one, the stars, because you've probably seen that in a ton of my thumbnails. I love the stars. But yeah, you can play around with these. There's a butterfly one that I like. I've also used these in my Instagram pictures. Yeah, so that's basically how I edit those thumbnails, my like cutesier ones. Yeah, just have fun with it. Like create your own style. I either do the stars or I do the glitter thing. Also, if you go to the far left, you can do just like a plain color one if you wanted to like do like a little swirly thing. I don't know, whatever you want. Once you have your thumbnails, you can upload them to your like YouTube studio without transferring it to the computer or anything. As long as your video that you are uploading is like in your drafts on your studio or is processing or anything like that, you can go ahead and open up your YouTube Studio app, and then you go to videos, and then if I clicked on this one, you go up to the corner right here, click the little pencil button that's like edit, and then you click this, go to the thumbnail and click the left little pencil button, and then you can change your thumbnail from your phone. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something new about making thumbnails. Let me know if you have any questions. Just comment down below or DM me on Instagram. I really try to answer all of my DMs. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button for more videos. If you want me to make more YouTube tips videos or how I edit my videos, anything relating to that, I would love to make it. I love helping people with their channel because I know that sometimes YouTube can be very intimidating and a very confusing world to navigate. If you are a YouTuber just starting out, I wish you all the best. I just want to let you guys know that you should never give up and you just need to keep going because your hard work will pay off. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and don't forget to create your own happiness. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! It's helpful for, it is helpful, it's helpful, blah.